Hello students, a warm welcome to the math session. In our class today we are going to talk about the exercise 11.2 of trigonometry chapter 11 of class 10th. Today we will be continuing the exercise problem since we have done few problems in our previous session. Those who have not watched that session, just click on the I button. You will be notified with that lesson. Okay, now let's proceed to the 11.2 exercise. Today here the second problem I have noted down. Choose the correct option and justify your choice. These are MCQ questions. 3 are given, so I have noted down the first one. Now these questions are based on the trigonometric values, and in a previous session we were dealing how to write the trigonometric values, the short form, how to do it. Two methods I have told you. One is to jot down the table by knowing only the sign values, right? The second method is that bringing all the trigonometric ratios into one function, that is sine function, and substituting the values, that is another method. Now let's start with this. 2 tan 30 degrees 1 plus tan square 45 degrees. The options given A, B, C, D. So let us find out here. Now tan 30 degrees and tan 45 degrees. Let's see the second method. Okay, this is the rough part. Now tan 30 degrees. I can write tan 30 degrees as, since tan is a ratio of sine and cos, isn't it? So sine 30 degrees by cos 30 degrees. Right. Now sine 30 degrees by the cos function is, you can change it into the sine function, isn't it? That it's complementary. So it is sine 60. Cos and sine are complementary functions, right? So now we know only the sine values. So bringing all into sine values in one method, or else if you have time you can also write in the rough part the complete table and substitute the values. Now sine 30 is 1 by 2, whereas sine 60 is root 3 by 2. So cancel off 1 and 1. So 1 by root 3. So tan 30 degrees is 1 by root 3. So 2 into 1 by root 3. I'll substitute 1 plus tan square 45. Now tan 45, if you see here, it is sine 45 by cos 45. Now here I'll change into the complementary. Cos complementary is sine 45 again. So you can cancel off, that comes to 1, isn't it? So that is 1, but it is square, so 1 square. So here 2 by root 3 by 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 means 2 upon 1 we can also write, because you can bring it to the top. That becomes reciprocal. 2 by 1 becomes 1 by 2. Cancel off 2. So that is 1 by 3. Now here options are not given direct values. 1 by 3. What value is 1 by 3? Here clearly sine 60 is root 3 by 2. Cos 60 is sine 30, that is 1 by 2. Tan 30 we don't know here, and sine 30 is 1 by 2. Tan 30 we know it in the rough part. See here, tan 30 is 1 by root 3. So this is clearly tan 30, option C. Okay. So the option C. Right, this option. Likewise, such MCQ questions will be given for you for the objective type, and also for 1 mark questions also you will be getting the problems based on the values. Quickly pause the video and note it down. Let's see the next problem. The third problem, evaluate sine 60 cos 30 plus sine 30 cos 60. What is the value of sine of 60 plus 30? What can you conclude? Now clearly given sine 60, cos 30, sine 30 and cos 60, and also asked what is the value of sine 60 plus 30, and finally we have to, what can we conclude, what can we infer from this, right? Now let's substitute the values. Sine 60 is root 3 by 2, yes, okay. Cos 30, change it into sine function, that is, it is complementary, isn't it? So sine 60 again, so it is root 3 by 2 plus sine 30 is 1 by 2 multiplied by cos 60 is complementary. So complementary to cos 60 is sine 30. So sine 30 is 1 by 2. So all the values have multiplied. Root 3 whole square comes to 3. 3 by 4. Here root 3 whole square. Square and square root gets cancelled. Now 1 into 1, 1 by 4. So clearly 3 by 4 plus 1 by 3/4 part, 1/4 part, that is 1. Or else you can also take the LCM and write 1 upon 1, that comes to 1. So the value of this is 1. Given, find sine 60 plus 30. Okay, here. This is sine 90 degrees, isn't it? Now, what is the value of sine 90? It's clearly 1. So, from these two, what can we conclude? That this is equal to this part. Therefore, sine 60 plus 30 degrees is equal to sine 60 cos 30 plus sine 30 cos 60, because the values are equal. 1 is equal to 1. LHS, RHS, we got the same. So, we can conclude this. Quickly pause the video and note it down. Let's see the next problem. Now, the fourth problem. The question is it right to say cos 60 plus 30 is equal to cos 60, cos 30 minus sin 60 is sin 30? Okay, let us check out, because here this is the LHS part, RHS part. Let us see first the LHS part. Now, cos 60 plus 30 degrees, that comes to cos of 90 degrees, isn't it? Okay. Now, cos 90 is sin 0, complementary, okay? Sin 0. So, sin 0 is 0, okay? So, the LHS part is 0, we got. Now, the RHS part, we'll see cos 60 degrees, cos 30 degrees minus sin 60, sin 30. Right. Now we will change all the functions into the sine function. Now cos 60 is sine 30. So sine 30 is 1 by 2. Right. Cos 30 is sine 60. Sine 60 is root 3 by 2. You should be perfect with the sine functions, at least 0, 1 by 2, root 3 by 2, 1 by root 3, root 3 by 2 and 1. Only the sine functions, if you are perfect, you can change all into sine functions and substitute the values. Now sine 60 degrees is root 3 by 2. And sine 30 is 1 by 2. Let's do the multiplication. Root 3 by 4 minus root 3 by 4. So clearly plus and minus gets cancelled. It comes to 0. So we got RHS also 0. That means, is it right to say this is equal to this given? So yes, it is right. It is right. Or else you can write all again the equation also you can write. Quickly pause the video and note it down, students. Fifth question, in right angle triangle PQR, right angle is at Q and PQ is 6 centimeters, angle RPQ is 60 degrees, determine the lengths of QR and PR. Okay, determine the lengths of QR and PR given. So let us draw the right angle triangle, not in the rough part here. So PQR and right angled at, given right angled at Q. Okay, right angled at Q. So let me suppose this is P and R. Also PQ value is given 6 centimeters. Okay, PQ value 6 centimeters and angle RPQ. Angle RPQ. Okay, this angle given as 60 degrees. Now asked to find out this part and this one. PR and QR. Okay, so PR and QR we need to find. Now here we know one angle, okay, from this angle, and we know the trigonometric ratios. So from here if you see the angle, so if you see tan, okay, if you take tan 60 degrees is opposite by adjacent, okay. From this I can get this value, right? Write down. So tan 60 degrees, see from here, tan 60 opposite is QR. Tan 60 degrees is QR by PQ, isn't it? Now what is the value of tan 60? If you don't know, just write it in the rough part. Tan 60 is sin 60 by cos 60. Cos 60 here. Now sin 60 is root 3 by 2. Cos 60, write the complementary, sin 30. Sin 30 is 1 by 2. So we can cancel off. So it comes to root 3. Tan 60 is root 3. So root 3 equal to QR. We have to find PQ is given as 6 centimeters. Just cross multiply. So the QR value is 6 root 3 centimeters. So 1 we got it. Right? We got QR. This value we got it here. This value is 6 root 3 centimeters we got. Now, using this value, you can find out the hypotenuse. Now, which trigonometric ratio is involving opposite as well as the hypotenuse? That we should know. Cos is adjacent by hypotenuse, but sine is opposite by hypotenuse. So, we have to use sine function. Let's take the sine function, because if you take cos function, so you can also see here, if you take cos function, adjacent by hypotenuse is there. You can also take cos function. You can also take sine function, because we want to get the hypotenuse. So hypotenuse, to find out hypotenuse, we can only take cos and sine functions. Now let's take anything, sine or cos functions. Let's take cos, right? Cos 60 degrees is equal to adjacent side to 60, divided by the hypotenuse, right? Now, adjacent to 60 is 6 centimeters. The hypotenuse is PR. Now, the cos 60 degrees, the complementary angle for cos is sine 30, isn't it? So, sine 30 degrees, we'll suppose, is 6 centimeters by PR. Okay, sine 30 is 1 by 2. Just cross multiply. If you cross multiply, PR is equal to 12 centimeters. So, asked us to find out QR and PR. Quickly pause and note it down, students. Now, the sixth problem, in triangle XYZ, right angle is at Y. Okay, YZ is equal to X and XZ is equal to 2X. Then determine angle YXZ and angle YZX. Okay, here asked to find out the angles, and the sides are given in the form of X. Okay, now let me draw right angle triangle. Okay, now given in the book that it is right angled at Y. Okay, so you can keep this as X and Z, right angled at Y. Also given X YZ as X, this is X units. Okay, and XZ as 2X units. Okay, this information is given. What we have to find? Angle YXZ we have to find, and also angle YZX. Okay, so these angles YXZ, let us see YXZ, this angle we have to find, as well as YZX. So this angle we have to find, right? These two angles we need to find. Given here, for this, if you are going to find this angle, this is the opposite and hypotenuse. For this angle, here this is adjacent and hypotenuse. So the trigonometric ratios which are involving this opposite and hypotenuse, that you have to choose. Now here clearly, sixth problem, right here. Let us write down. Now let us take this angle. Okay, angle. So if you are taking this angle, to this is opposite. So we have information that opposite side is given and hypotenuse is given. So opposite and hypotenuse. So let us take sine function. Sine x. Okay, sine x. The angle here is x. Also you can write YXZ also you can write. So sine x is equal to opposite side to x right, angle x, opposite side to angle x by hypotenuse. Okay, by hypotenuse. Now here, that is x units by 2x, opposite by hypotenuse. We can cancel off the x value, so it comes to 1 by 2. Now what sine value is 1 by 2? We know that sine 30 degrees is 1 by 2. So that means, therefore, angle x is equal to 30 degrees. Now what is this angle? X, you can also write angle YXZ, that is angle YXZ is equal to 30 degrees. We found out this angle. Now the next one, this angle, we want this angle. For this angle, this is the adjacent, this is the hypotenuse. So for adjacent and hypotenuse, we have to take the cos function. Now let us take, so cos Z, okay, is equal to adjacent to Z, angle Z, by hypotenuse, adjacent side I mean to say. Okay, so that is given as x units and 2x. Cancel off, so 1 by 2. Now what cos value is 1 by 2? Here, cos 60 degrees is 1 by 2. Okay, so cos 60 degrees is 1 by 2. Here, that is, therefore, angle Z is 60 degrees. We got it. Now, angle Z is nothing but angle YZX. That is, angle YZX is equal to 60 degrees. So, these two we need to find. We have found out. Pause the video, note it down. Let's see the next one. Seventh one. Is it right to say that sine of A plus B is equal to sine A plus sine B? Justify your answer. So, we need to find the values are not given. Just asked us, is it right, like sine A plus B is equal to sine A plus sine B. So, we have to prove it. Now, how do we prove it? Let us take A value and B value some degrees. Okay, let A be equal to 60 degrees or 30 degrees, B equal to 30 degrees. Okay, so we will substitute in the equation here given, sine 60 plus 30 is equal to, I have substituted A and B values. Now sine 60 plus sine 30, right? Let us check whether LHS is equal to RHS so that we can justify. Now this equals to sine 90 degrees is equal to sine 60 plus sine 30 degrees. Okay. Now we will substitute the sine value. Sine 90 degrees is 1 and sine 60 is root 3 by 2 plus sine 30 is 1 by 2. Okay. So 1, if you take here LCM, root 3 plus 1. Okay. So they are not equal. So root 3 value is 1.732, isn't it? 1.732 plus 1, that comes to 2.732 divided by 2. Clearly it will not be equal to 1. So they are not equal. So what do we justify? Sine A plus B is not equal to sine A plus sine B. So question given is it right to say no? It is not true. Okay, you can write this, right? Now, quickly note it down, and with this we have completed the exercise 11.2. So students, practice the sums on the trigonometric values because they will be surely coming for half mark, 1 mark and 2 marks objective type. So, okay, with this we will end the session for today. Next one, tomorrow we will be seeing another session of trigonometry. Thank you all.